I won $5 million in the lottery, and right when I was about to tell my wife, she handed me divorce papers. That same day, I sat in my car for 20 minutes, gripping the steering wheel. My hands wouldn't stop shaking, and in my pocket was a crumpled ticket that had just changed everything. $5 million. Even after taxes, it was enough to change our entire life. I kept thinking about Sarah, about the 6 years we spent struggling together. Instant noodles, late nights, and me working double shifts so she could finish her degree. I smiled, imagining her reaction when I told her. No more debt, no more. Maybe next month. We could finally breathe. I walked into the house with my heart racing, already picturing the moment everything changed, but the house felt wrong. Too quiet. Sarah was sitting at the kitchen table, staring at a manila envelope. No dinner, no phone in her hand, just that envelope sitting between us like something heavy. Hey babe, I said, barely containing my excitement. I've got something to— Sit down, Mark. She cut me off. Her voice was cold, the kind that doesn't leave room for warmth. I sat down, still smiling, not understanding what was about to happen. She pushed the envelope toward me, and I didn't even need to open it. The law firm's name showed through the window. My stomach dropped before she even spoke. I'm done, she said. No tears, no hesitation, just final. I've been unhappy for a long time, she continued. I met someone. His name is Julian. He's more aligned with where I want to go in life. The words hit like a punch to the chest, knocking the air out of me. Sarah, we were just talking about Hawaii last week, I said quietly. I was pretending, she replied, standing up. I stayed because I felt guilty, but I can't do it anymore. Then she got straight to it. I want the house and the car. My lawyer says I have a strong case. I looked down at the papers, while the lottery ticket in my pocket felt like it was burning through my leg. Is there any way we can talk about this? I asked, not begging, just hoping. No, she snapped. Sign the papers. Julian is picking me up in an hour. Don't make this harder. That's when I really looked at her. Not the woman I loved, but the version standing in front of me now. The way she looked at our small kitchen with quiet disgust, like she had already moved on. Okay, I said. The silence after that felt heavy, like something had already ended. I pulled out a pen, steady this time, and started signing. You're not going to fight me? She asked, surprised. No, Sarah, I said calmly. If you want to go, go. And just like that, I gave her everything. The house, the SUV, everything we built together. I didn't call a lawyer, didn't argue. I just signed every page like it didn't matter anymore. As she grabbed the papers, there was this small, satisfied smirk on her face, like she had won. Wait, I said quietly. I had something for you tonight. She rolled her eyes. Mark, unless it's a key to a mansion, I don't care. It's not, I said, but I still want you to have it. I handed her a small envelope. Inside wasn't the ticket, just a photo from our wedding day. The one where we were both laughing in the rain like nothing could ever break us. Keep it, I said. You might need to remember what being happy felt like. She laughed, tossed it in her bag, and walked out without looking back. I stood by the window and watched a sleek black Mercedes pull into the driveway. A man in a tailored suit stepped out and helped her with her bags. Julian. As their car disappeared down the street, I finally pulled the lottery ticket out of my pocket. Then I made a call to the lottery office. I asked them one question. When does ownership officially count? The moment the ticket is validated and the claim is signed, sir, they replied. I checked the clock. 6:42 p.m. Then I looked at the divorce papers she had rushed me to sign. Her notary stamp read 4 p.m. By law, anything gained after that moment was mine alone. She had rushed everything to protect herself, to make sure I couldn't touch her future. But in doing that, she signed away any claim to mine. The next morning, I went to the lottery headquarters. I did the photos, held the giant check, no mask. I wanted the world to see. 3 days later, my phone exploded. 92 missed calls, 144 texts, all from her. Mark, please answer. That was a joke, right? We can fix this. I made a mistake. Julian isn't who I thought he was. You can't do this to me. That's our money. I waited, sat on the balcony of a penthouse suite I had just rented, took a sip of expensive scotch, and finally replied, check the timestamp on the papers you made me sign at 6:30 p.m. You wanted a clean break, Sarah. You wanted everything I had. I paused, watching the sunset fade across the skyline. Congratulations. You got exactly what I had. Nothing. Then I blocked her number. I heard she tried to sue, but her own lawyer told her the clause she insisted on is what ended everything. She wanted the house and the car, and she got them. I got the world. So tell me, if you were in my place, would you have told her about the money before signing, or stayed silent like I did? And when someone shows you who they really are, do you fight to keep them, or let them walk away forever?